Hey everybody, welcome to
Sockeytome.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Sockeytome, podcast where we connect people to people, even if it affects your mental health. I'm here, it's Ditto. I'm here with T-Bot.
Hey.
And we are about to go off on one again.
Oh boy.
As if Blue Origin wasn't enough. Here we go on mental health and stuff like that.
Oh boy.
And we're going to start with Portnoy. David Portnoy.
Yeah.
My man, pots and pans.
He is a piece of great work, that man.
I love Portnoy. I always
too.
have.
Yep.
I find him absolutely humorous. He's hilarious. He says it the way he sees it. I don't think he cuts corners. I don't know him that well, but from what I see, this is what I gather.
Right.
And he went above and beyond.
Yes.
Over the weekend.
Yep. He lost it.
Yeah, and that's why you and I are in trouble.
Oh boy.
Because so he owns a bar.
Correct.
In Pennsylvania.
Yep.
It's actually in Philadelphia.
Yep.
All right. And he owns a huge company.
Mm-hmm.
It's a multimedia company.
Right.
Like he does all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
He offers bottle service in his bar,
mm-hmm.
which means the way he does it is he gives out a sign. And the waitresses have to make the signs.
Okay.
And these idiots from Temple University decided to put up "fuck the Jews" because they thought it was funny.
I did see that.
In zero way is that funny to anyone, anywhere.
Nope. Not at all.
And I'm like, okay, well, who the hell would do that?
Yeah.
Well, where are they? They're in a bar.
Mm-hmm.
I certainly don't think it's 40-year-olds
Definitely not.
doing it.
Definitely not.
It's more like either underage or slightly older than 21.
College.
Somewhere mid-20s.
Correct.
They're in college.
Yep.
And it turned out to be Temple students.
Ah.
Well, at least that's what they say. We'll get to Portnoy in a minute, but
okay.
They put it up there.
Yep.
Who and how do you even think that's right? What kind of parents do you have that would even allow you to think that was okay?
Well, that's what when I saw that, I'm like, are you kidding me? In the day and age that people are where they are, and this goes up, where are the parents, and how did the parents let this happen?
That's why we're in trouble.
Yeah,
you and I.
Well, yeah.
It's our fucking fault.
Correct.
The kids don't know any better.
Correct.
And apparently neither do the parents because we keep letting them do this like it's okay.
Yeah, but even in schools, though, they teach that stuff. I mean, I don't know why this person...
They don't teach you to fuck the Jews.
No, correct. But they teach you about them, that they shouldn't be putting that sign up.
Okay, hold on, because we're going to get into even more deeper stuff. But it's the parents' fucking fault.
Yeah.
And the parents should be the ones prosecuted, not even the kids.
I never thought about that, but you're probably right.
If my kid does this, I should be held accountable.
Right.
No matter what age.
Right.
Because obviously I didn't do my job as a parent.
Correct.
Which is what's happening.
Right.
All right, everybody, just so you know, the little mascot here is climbing all over T-Bot's lap.
I'm trying.
Maz. All right, just try and keep her as quiet.
Yeah, I will.
Anyway, it's the parents.
Correct.
We are letting our children down. We are letting society down because it's not my fault. Oh, this wouldn't happen if this didn't happen.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, everybody has the finger to point, except in the wrong direction all the time.
Yes.
Point at yourself, dude.
Point at yourself.
You're not perfect.
Nope.
I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect.
Right.
You make mistakes.
Yeah.
Just say you made a mistake.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of people can't do that, unfortunately.
But that brings us to Portnoy.
Yeah.
Who got out in front of it.
Yes.
And man, what a job did he do.
He did an excellent job.
Oh, he killed it.
He killed it.
Absolutely fucking killed it.
For his response to what he's doing, to the media actually calling him, it is absolutely good for him. Like, good for him that he did this.
Did you see where he had to shut down the interview because the woman was like trying to spin it into something that that's our fault. That woman who claims she's a journalist has no integrity.
No.
She's a loser.
Exactly.
And she's trying to make it something else.
Oh, yes, of course.
Which means her parents didn't give her the integrity that she deserved when she was a child.
Yeah, could be. You're right.
Who knows?
Right.
I don't know her. I don't know from. I mean, I watched the video, but I don't know who she is.
Yeah.
I don't know her parents.
Right.
But that's where it starts.
Yeah.
My son does dumb shit all the time, and I have to scream at him.
Yeah.
And everybody looks at me like, "You're too hard on him." I'm too hard on him. He did something wrong.
Right. He's got to be penalized.
You've got to understand there's consequences to the things you do.
Of course there is.
Right?
Everything.
It's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that.
No.
And if my son went out and put that sign up,
I
would have gone out to that bar, grabbed him, and thrown him through the window.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Buddy.
Yep.
That's not how this works. That's not even a funny joke.
It's not even a joke.
It's not even a joke.
It's just, and did you see that part where he said he's not sure what happened in the last year about what's going on in the world, and he's turned it into a teaching moment? Sending those.
That's where we're going next.
Okay.
Yes. So not only did he get up and because he's got such a following, it's
Correct.
easy to do.
Right.
Like if that were my son, I don't know if we have this podcast. We can hit a few people.
Sure.
But I can't get up in front of it like he can.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
Yep.
So he got up and he's like, nope, screw this. They're fired. I'm fired up.
Mhm.
You can't do this. This ain't right.
Right.
I was so proud of him. I was like, that's how you need to be in this life.
Yes. That's why you handle crap this stage. You have to.
And then he realized that hamming him up and putting him in the justice system is just going to screw him.
Yeah.
It's going to screw him in the long run.
Right.
So he's like, you know what? How can we fix this?
Yeah.
And he came up with a positive idea to send them. He's sending them to go through the concentration camps, Auschwitz.
That is.
And say, hopefully this teaches them a lesson. Like, this isn't funny.
No, it's not.
This isn't a joke.
No.
This really happened and people really died.
Exactly.
And it's not anything we really joke about.
No.
And you want to be funny with your buddies at a bar, cool.
Yeah.
Not like that.
No.
That's not how you do it.
Right.
Because that's just not funny.
Right.
Not only that, but he's teaching them that you put me on the line.
Right. You put me in a
situation. It was my bar.
Right. Exactly.
And I'm the one that's going to get screwed for what you did.
Correct.
You have to be held accountable for it.
Right. Right.
And so I thought what his presentation was phenomenal.
I mean, I wish if every person in the world did that.
It's not a vacation either.
No, it's definitely not a vacation.
Nope, it's like you're home at 8, you're in the room, that's it. You get one channel.
Yep.
Crackers and water for the 4 days you're there.
Seriously.
And you walk through the concentration camp.
You see exactly what happened.
You see what happened. And you learn about it.
Right.
And you understand what you just did.
Yep.
Then we'll let you go.
Right.
And don't ever do this again.
Yeah.
Basically.
It will forever be changed from that time being there. Forever changed.
I think what he's doing is revolutionary.
Unbelievable when I saw that. I'm like, that is the best thing anyone could have ever done with those kids. Anyone. Because these kids are so entitled, think they know everything and do everything. He got on top of it. I'll show you, buddy. You don't do this in my bar. This is what's going to happen.
But he did it in the best way possible.
Totally best way possible.
It's not like, oh yeah, I'll bury you.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I'm not going to bury you.
Right.
I'm going to make you feel ashamed for what you did.
That's the worst.
Because this is what you've done.
Exactly.
Here's what you've done.
Right.
You don't even understand it. And that's the problem with school systems in this country, at least right now, and the justice system.
Yeah.
It's all about paperwork.
Oh, yeah.
Just pass them. Just pass them.
Yeah.
Just pass them. Just pass them. Just get them out of here. Get them out of here.
Yep. They don't even bothered.
This isn't even bureaucracy.
No, I know.
This is like a meat packing plant. It is.
It
Chop them up, put them in a box, send them.
Seriously.
Chop them up, put them in a box, send them.
It's a good way to think about it, but you're right. Yeah.
Get them out as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
So, and that's what brought me to this topic right now is like mental health and the state judicial system.
Yep.
It's awful.
No, it's awful.
It is awful. It's not even awful. It's absolutely abhorrent.
Yeah.
It is the worst thing I've ever seen. And it's funny because nobody can do anything about it.
Yeah.
No one.
Or they don't want to.
No, they can't. Because if they do, they're in more trouble.
All right, yeah.
You can't speak out against it.
You're right.
Because now you're disobedient and oh.
Yeah.
But man, oh man, so I have these classes that I have to go to.
Correct.
And I sit there with these people.
Yep.
That are I don't want to say much. Everybody in these classes are really good human beings.
I'm sure they all are.
They are.
They just made a mistake.
No.
No?
It's not even that.
Oh.
They're from different walks of life.
Okay.
Which is normal.
Okay.
And they are then judged and treated from said which they're from. Right?
Okay.
So it is a systematic racism.
Gotcha. So they're already judged.
They're already judged.
Correct.
And there was a kid in one of my classes, and he doesn't say much at all.
Okay.
He doesn't say much at all. And last class, he just went off.
Really?
Yes. And he said so many things. And he's from a lower economical status than I am.
All right.
Not his fault. Not judging. Not anything. I'm just trying to paint a picture here. And he went off. He was one of the most well-spoken, intelligent, poignant people I've ever heard speak.
Wow.
That I didn't know.
Interesting.
Right?
Okay.
Sometimes you walk in and you're like, oh, this guy's going to talk. He's going to be the keynote speaker. You know who he is.
Right.
Never heard this guy speak.
Okay.
And when he went off, I was like, damn, I agree with that guy. What he said. And it was everything I had already said.
Right.
I had already said. I have my problems with a lot of things. I have my opinions. I have my problems. I say a lot of stuff.
Yep.
I go off like a rocket a lot of the time. And it was refreshing to hear this person say this
That's great.
and agree with them.
Right.
And I started looking at everything. I was like, are you kidding me? This is not rehabilitation in any way.
Yeah.
It's not. It's like, it's a money-making scheme is what it is.
Yeah.
And it's awful.
Yep. Yep.
And here's Portnoy jumping out in front and be like, no, you can't do this.
Right.
And coming up with new ideas to solve a problem that was hateful.
Right.
It was literally hateful. It was a crime.
It's a hate crime.
And he's like, let's not hem them up in the system.
Right.
Let's take them to Auschwitz and teach them.
Right. I think it's just
What the hell are we not learning from Portnoy?
we all should be learning from Portnoy.
Exactly.
All of us should take notes from what he just did.
What the Connecticut justice system is doing doesn't fucking work.
Yeah.
And I got into an argument with one of my teachers or one of my class leaders. It's like, how are you rehabbing me?
Yeah.
What are you doing to make me better?
Right.
Can you make me better? What is better? Do you want me to become a millionaire?
Yeah.
I was on my way.
Right.
And then I got divorced.
Yeah.
I was like, what do you want from me?
Right.
You just want to you want me in the system, so I keep taking classes, so you keep getting paid.
That's pretty much what it is.
That's what it is.
Yep.
And I was like, do me a favor, go back and look at my record.
Yeah.
Where's the crime?
Yeah, there is none.
Where's the crime?
There wasn't any.
Why am I here?
Exactly.
Or why do you try and keep me here?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Yep.
Big old middle finger. And then she's like, well, my clinical opinion is your clinical opinion. Your clinical opinion. Where'd you go to school?
Yeah, right.
Where'd you get this clinical opinion?
Right.
Wheaties box? Did you cut off the tag? What the fuck? Hey, look, lady, I know more than you do.
Right.
And I didn't take these classes.
Exactly.
You're not doing anything.
Right.
And I said to her, there's one other kid in this specific class. He's like, how are you going to help me? That kid's got problems. He's got actual fucking problems.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And he's like, how are you going to help me? She had no answers.
Really?
Zero. She couldn't explain it to him. Well, we'll diagnose you for this. You're going to go by a book or a stack of papers and then just push them through.
Right.
You're not helping them with shit.
Yeah.
And I said that weeks ago when he actually said that stuff.
Yeah.
And now they're doing this. And then all of a sudden, I find out that's like 4, 5, 6 people in the class still have the same problem. Same thing.
Interesting.
It's the same thing.
Right.
It's not like it's different from each person.
Right.
It's the same goddamn thing.
Wow.
So they just pick and choose.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're probably right on that. Exactly.
And then it's like, oh, you're just another stack of papers now.
Yeah.
And you can't get out of the rat race unless you become the squeaky wheel. Now, this whole thing has caused me mental health issues.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
I just registered my dog, Miss Mazzy, as an ESA.
Yep.
And it's all because of the judicial system in Connecticut.
Yeah.
That's what's done it.
It's very nerve-wracking, upsetting.
It's nerve-wracking. And then I never even had time to grieve a divorce.
Right.
I was never given any proper time.
Sure.
And then I have to go right into this.
Yeah.
And now they just want to keep me here. I'm like, no. Now you're getting the worst Ditto you can ever have.
Yep.
Nope. Not happening.
Yep.
Here comes Ditto.
Yep.
F off B.
There you go. There you go.
I'm not standing up for this. I'm not. Well, actually, I am standing up
No,
for this.
you should stand up for yourself. This is just ridiculous.
I sat there for a year and a half, 2 years, and took it.
Mm-hmm.
Took it. Showed up to everything.
Mm-hmm.
Was on time.
You were.
Went to all the classes. Did everything I was supposed to. Expecting that, they'd be like, all right, cool. You're good, man.
Yep.
Nope. Every time I get to the end of a class, oh, well, this happened. XYZ.
Right.
You need 3 more.
Right.
Okay, I'll do the 3 more, and then I'm done.
Right.
Because I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. Right.
Get to the 3 more. Oh, well, this happened.
Yeah.
And we kind of want you for some further treatment. Further treatment? For fucking what?
For what?
For fucking what?
Exactly.
What do you want treatment for?
Yeah.
I just did everything you asked.
Right.
And so you're lumping me in with everyone else.
Yep.
That's what you're doing.
Pretty much.
So you do this to everybody. It's not just me.
Sounds like it.
It's not just me. It's everyone. And they're doing it on purpose. And if you are a social worker for this state or a probation officer, you should be ashamed. If that makes you feel good, holy shit.
Well,
go build a house. In my time, since January 17th of 23, I have not only resurrected myself by myself.
Yep.
No help to anybody, no thanks to anybody else but you and Casey. I have started a podcast. I've learned how to use AI. I've done all these things to make myself better. And then after all of that, I had to go through the decision of whether or not I wanted to go back to what I did because I was already really fucking good at it.
Right.
I'm like, do I really want to keep doing this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm older now. I made a decision to do both of them because I want to see if I can do both of them.
Yep.
Well, at the same time.
Yeah.
I just got back to my feet, got my business back on track. After it was attempted to be taken away from me.
Correct.
And it was really hard to get any kind of people to hire me or do anything.
Right.
Because I looked like this idiot, which I'm not.
Which you're not.
But I get it back. And now they're like, oh, yeah, no, we have this problem. I looked at him the other day. I was like, fuck you. Fuck you. That's what you're getting from me now. Fuck you.
Right.
Put me in jail.
Yep.
Put me in jail.
Yep.
Show me the crime and put me in jail.
Yeah.
I fucking dare you.
I know.
This is nonsense.
It is.
Get me the fuck out of here.
Right.
Now.
Yep.
I don't do this. I'm not a problem.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm helping people.
Correct.
I'm doing the exact opposite of what you're telling me I'm doing.
Right.
And you want to do this to me. All right. And that's why Portnoy is so smart.
Yes.
That's why that's brilliant.
It's brilliant.
That's why it's revolutionary.
Yeah.
Send me to Auschwitz.
Yes.
I'll take a ride with Portnoy.
Yes.
Go look at the concentration camps.
Right.
See what I don't know.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know I don't know a lot about that stuff.
Right.
It's talked about,
Yeah.
but very topically.
Right.
There's no real in-depth stuff.
No.
I know Anne Frank.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know that guy. But I don't know the depths of it.
Correct.
And I don't know what families went through or how they were
Right.
or what happened.
Yeah.
I just know that it did, in fact, happen.
Right.
Right.
As history will say so. Yes.
Like 9/11 happened.
Yes.
There you go. What more do we know about that?
That's it, really.
Yeah.
That's it.
I know it happened.
I know what happened. Right.
Yeah. Nobody tells you any real truths.
Right. I know people that died in it. That's, but other than that, I have to.
I know people that died of COVID.
True.
Which, who was the anti-vaxxer we were just talking about the other day?
I don't remember.
He was called an anti-vaxxer.
No, I don't remember.
Because he spoke out against medicines and the big pharma.
Mm.
And he was right. It wasn't Bill Burr.
Yeah,
It wasn't Will Ferrell. Anyway, I'll figure it out later. But that's me. Don't take medicine.
Oh, yeah. No, you've never taken medicine. My gosh.
No.
You.
God forbid. First of all, again, I can't swallow pills.
I was just going to say you can't even swallow pills.
I puked like 6 times the other day. Because I was trying to take some
oh
weird horse tranquilizers. I ended up throwing up everything I had in me into the sink in the bathroom.
Okay, I don't think they really need to know all the details.
Because I can't swallow pills.
Oh, no. I can't.
It's just nuts. It's like you say all these things, but it's all rigged against you. It's rigged against you. And I wanted to go over, while we're here talking about this stuff, some of the flaws in the justice system.
Okay.
First of all, if you had to have a tox screen or whatever, where do those cups come from?
I don't know.
Pharmaceutical companies?
Anywhere, probably.
That want to put you on more drugs? That would be my guess.
Probably.
Are you sure they're right? You know what? Listen, a police officer can go out and breathalyze you.
Yeah.
Is driving. How accurate do you know that thing is?
You're right. I was just going to say, how
accurate do you know these things are?
Exactly.
And what are they actually looking for?
Right.
And it said everywhere says, oh, they're 100% accurate.
You're just taking their word for it.
And I went in there, and the guy's like, well, you tested positive for alcohol several times. It's like, how the fuck did I test positive for alcohol and then blow a 000 on the breathalyzer in the same goddamn class? How's it work?
How does that work?
And what was I arrested for that had to do with alcohol?
Right.
And is alcohol legal?
Right.
No.
Right.
But you want to try and hand me up?
Yeah.
That's some fucking horse shit.
It is horse shit.
Some goddamn horse shit.
Yep.
And you should be ashamed of yourself.
Correct.
For even starting that.
Right.
That means you're trying to get yourself ahead and don't have any real desire to help me become a better person.
Right.
Which I don't think you fucking can anyway. So you're already behind the 8 ball.
Yeah.
Now you want me to stay here, take these hits, and I have to keep going because I violated a class. I went in there and tested dirty for alcohol in a class, which was the night before.
Yeah.
When did you tell me?
Yeah, right.
I couldn't drink.
Yeah.
When did you tell me that I had tested positive 3 times?
Right.
Right now?
Right.
Had you told me, maybe I could have fucking fixed it.
Yeah, right.
But that's what they do.
Yeah, right. Totally.
So they add them up,
Mm-hmm.
and they let them stack.
Yes,
You don't know what's happening.
No, you don't.
Nobody told me they were testing for. I didn't even know piss tests would test for alcohol.
I didn't either.
Me, I didn't know that.
How would I know that? Right.
Well, give me the breathalyzer then.
That's what right. You're doing.
Why give me this?
Right.
What's the fucking difference? And he's like, well, you tested positive for alcohol in your urine, but you blew negative on the breathalyzer.
So how does...
So what's the problem here, pal?
Exactly. What are you trying to find? What exactly are you trying to find?
They found a mark. They have nothing else.
That's my point.
They have nothing else.
Right.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
That's my point. So
I'm an upstanding citizen.
Right.
Who has basically risen above the insurmountable.
Totally. Agree with you.
Yes.
Yes.
And here they are. And I was just like, no, I'm going to snap right now. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to snap.
I'm sure you're not the only
After
one.
all of this, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
And the woman on the phone, and I feel bad for her because she really is a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Just dropped her. I dropped her.
Well, there's only so much you could take.
There's only so much you can take.
Exactly.
And then when I asked her how she was going to rehab me, she didn't have an answer.
Oh, boy.
But the whole system is flawed
Of
in the
course
state.
it is.
It's all racial.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a class. There's probably 3 people that are white.
Okay.
Oh, and here, even if you were to put me in jail because my urine came back dirty for alcohol,
Jeez,
right?
Everyone's
is. Thank you. You're really gonna send us to court, you stupid ass. Anyway, you take me away from my son.
Yeah.
What does that do to my son?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not here.
Right.
And now all he has to do is look at his father. Oh, my father was in jail.
Right.
And everybody uses that against him for the rest of his life.
Totally agree.
Because of what you did.
Right.
Not because of me.
Right.
I didn't pull over with a DUI.
Nope, you didn't.
No.
Nope.
I wasn't drunk and disturbing people.
Not at all.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm at my house, home alone, doing nothing.
Right.
That's what I do. And on the phone, I'm talking to the lady. I'm like, I'm looking for business insurance right now on a Friday afternoon. This is my life.
Right.
This is what I do.
I'm not sure how to do something
Explain
bad.
to me why I need further help.
Right.
You know what I need help with? Finding fucking insurance. Don't even get started with that. They want to charge me like $600 a month. I was like, business insurance should cost about $800 a year.
Exactly.
You want to charge me $600 a month?
Yep.
Fuck you, insurance. Don't get me started. I blew my skirt up. Tell you that for free.
This has been a good one.
And it's all because of Portnoy.
Yeah.
What he did was fantastic.
Yep. Great.
And that's what we're going to leave it on. We're just going to round back to that.
Yep.
Portnoy, his couple of things that he got out in front of it. He said, this sucks. You can't do this. Here's what we're going to do. And then found out a creative way to illustrate what was done.
Right. Making it a teaching moment and just having these kids learn.
Which I thought was fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yes.
You know, kudos to you. Kudos to you.
Portnoy, I love you, buddy. I don't even know you. Email me back sometime, please.
Yeah.
I just want to be a guest on the show once. Or next time you're in Connecticut.
There you go.
Testing pizzas.
Yep.
Stop by and just sit in for 5 minutes.
Yep.
Because I like your insight. Other than that, we're at the end. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening, and as always, be good. Hey, everybody. It's Ditto. I want to give a shout out to my buddy Larry over at Legendary Graphics. He designed our logo for us. Came out fantastic. He does wraps. He does all kinds of customized stuff for you. If you get a chance, go to legendary.com. That's legendary.com. Check it out for anything you need. All right, guys. Thanks. Be good.
Sockeytome.
Hey, everybody. It's Ditto. Thanks for checking out our show today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe to us. We can hook up, interact. You can tell us what you like about the show. Talk about what you don't like about the show. Give us information and insight. We'd appreciate it. We only want to make the show better for you guys. Also, if you get a chance, head over to sumassembly.net. That's our sponsor, and he could really use some business. All right? As always, everybody, be good.
Sockeytome.